everybody, and welcome back to another video. If you guys are new, my name is Fern. Hi! I hope you guys are all doing very well. As you can see behind me, the weather is stunning here in Pattaya, Thailand. And if you're new to the channel, I am 100% Thai. My family and I have been back living in Pattaya, Thailand for nearly 3 years. It's going to be 3 years on July 4th, which is crazy. The years have just flown by and we've got a lot accomplished. And Hannah has only 2 days of school left before summer vacation, which is crazy. Like, time has just flown by so quickly. Anyway, I'm going to do a little sit down chit chat video with you guys because I feel like you all really enjoy that. So here we are. Grab yourself a cup of coffee or a drink if it's late at night, perhaps a glass of wine, and get comfy and let's start. So today's video is gonna be about my personal achievement. Y'all, I got rid of an addiction in the Sin City. Pattaya, Pattaya. I'm happy to announce that it has been 1 year since I stopped smoking Mary Jane. It has been a year since 420, weed, cannabis, ganja, whatever you want to call it. We broke up. Like, we broke up for good. On February 13th, I decided to stop smoking for many different reasons. And first of all, before we get into this video is not to make you feel bad about your addiction or whatever. This is not a video to try to persuade or convince you to stop smoking. Everybody has the right to do what they want to do. I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to share my experience and how it has affected me and why I chose to do it. Today is March 13th, so it has been a year and 1 month since I stopped smoking. And I am quite proud of myself because I didn't think that I could, to be honest. At first, I didn't even realize that I had an issue. But once I questioned myself and my life and everything, then I realized that, yeah, I did have an issue. I had to be very brutally honest with myself and try to figure out what was going on because my health started getting quite bad. That's when I started searching and questioning things because it was just, I was not in a happy place, you guys. I was getting a lot of migraines. I was getting sick all the time. I was coughing a lot in the morning. Well, actually throughout the day, but in the morning it was quite bad. And also I'm asthmatic, so I knew what I was doing was not good for my health, but I thought that I needed it. I thought that through smoking that it was going to help with my anxiety, with my stress and sleep, and it would help me to chill and relax and just wind down. I wasn't a all-day type of smoker. I would only smoke at night or in the evening to just like chill out, you know, before going to bed. At first, it started out with a couple of puffs, and then half of a joint, and then I was smoking a full joint, and then I was up to like 2 joints at night. That's when I realized that, okay, I have an issue. I'm a person that will not allow myself to be addicted to anything. Once I was brutally honest with myself and realized that I was addicted to weed, I was like, oh, hell no. I was like, no. I will not allow this. I don't want this. And that was when I decided to just quit cold turkey. First of all, I did it for my family, for my kids. I am a mom, so I have to be a good influence for my children. My kids are grown now, but I still have little baby Hannah, you know. Well, she's not a baby anymore, but she's 4 years old. She is my baby. She'll forever be my baby. I have kids who look up to me, and I have to be a good influence. And I never smoked in front of my kids because I didn't want them to see that. I didn't want to normalize that. My husband smokes, so he's always been smoking and they're used to that, but I didn't want them to think that it was normal, that mom and dad had smoked, so I never smoked in front of my kids. I tried to protect them as much as I could from that. But I think sometimes they saw me right before I decided to stop smoking. I was being very sloppy with hiding it, from my kids. But yeah, kids, if you're watching this, please know that smoking is not good for you. And the only reason I was trying to hide that from you is because I don't want y'all to do it. The number one reason is to be a good influence for my kids, and also it's for my health. I needed to get healthier. My family and my clients rely on me, so I needed to be on my tip-top shape, and I was not. I was really suffering with migraines, coughs, and I was getting sick quite a lot, and I was always tired. No matter how much I slept, I was tired. I was not living my best life, and I was questioning my train of thoughts. I was questioning my memory. I was questioning a lot of things because I felt like my mind was a bit foggy and my retention wasn't all that great. I started smoking, the first time was like in my teen years. I only had like a puff or two with my friends when I was like a teenager, and I didn't smoke for a very long time until I met my husband. That's when I started smoking. At first, when we met, I actually asked my husband to quit smoking because I wasn't a smoker. And he did for a while, but that didn't last very long, because in order for somebody to quit an addiction, they have to do it for themselves. Like, nobody can force you to quit and make it last if you're not willing to do it for yourself. That's a lesson that I learned. That's why I'm saying this video is not to try to convince you to quit or any of that, because you have to want it for yourself in order to be successful at it. My husband stopped smoking for maybe 6 months because I was pregnant, but then I caught him smoking, and then once that was out of the closet, he started smoking regularly, and until this day. So there we are. But even now that I stopped smoking, I don't force my husband to stop smoking because that's his choice. I feel like he has to want to stop in order to be successful, like I said earlier. And yeah, I just want to be a good influence for my kids and also for my husband. Some of the changes I've noticed since I stopped smoking is I don't feel that tired, to be honest. I don't need that much sleep, but I don't feel that tired. I feel like my sleep is much better now that I don't smoke than it was when I smoked. I thought it was the opposite. I thought that I needed to smoke to have a good night's sleep, to just calm my mind and stop thinking, I'm an overly analytic person. My brain is always going. That's why I felt like I needed to smoke to just stop. But now I realize that that's something that I can control, and I don't need a substance to control that. And the substance, to be honest, wasn't really helping me. If anything, it was probably making it worse, because right before I decided to stop, I had several attacks. I couldn't breathe, and I felt like my heart was beating so fast. I thought that I could faint. I felt like I was just not right. Something was just really off, and I was so scared. I'm pretty sure that's an anxiety attack. It wasn't too bad to where I had to go to the hospital, even though I felt like perhaps I should go to the hospital. That crossed my mind several times, but I don't like going to the hospitals, you guys. So I try to avoid it as much as I can. I think the attacks was the turning point when I was like, yeah, I need to fix this, and I need to nip this on the butt and make changes in my life. That's exactly what I did. And here we are, 13 months later. I had a lot of temptations in the very beginning. To stop an addiction is extremely hard. You truly want to change in order to be successful. And I was so desperate for something to change because I was, like I said, not in a happy place and not in a good place. I was not myself. I didn't feel great. So instead of smoking, now I journal to help with my anxiety. I'm exercising, which is a much better way to sort of like get rid of anxiety through good hormones, endorphins, which will combat the cortisol that runs through my veins on a constant basis. One of the worst side effects since I've stopped smoking is weight gain, because when I smoked, I wasn't smoking just weed. So I wasn't addicted to just THC, but I was also addicted to nicotine because my husband would mix weed with tobacco. So that's how I'd smoke my joints. I never smoked my joints pure. Well, not never, but most of the time it wasn't like a pure joint. If it was a pure joint, I would be knocked out within like a couple of puffs. The weight gain has been an issue. I don't feel confident in my body, but I am doing something about it. I am on a weight loss journey. I've been on it for a while. It is one of the hardest weight loss journey that I've been on. I've lost 25 kg and kept it off for 10 years. But now trying to lose weight in my late 30s, it is very, very difficult. But I think it's also difficult because I have many things going on and I can't just concentrate on my weight loss, which was a luxury that I had before. Now I have to work, I have a lot of clients, I have a lot of things going on in my life. So I have many, many different goals that I want to achieve. And yeah, I think I have too many goals. But hey ho, that's just life. You know, life is filled with challenges. I don't believe that there are any challenges too big for us to overcome. So I'm just on another challenge, and I'm happy that I was successful with the last challenge, which was to stop smoking. And now I'm on a new challenge. Apparently it takes at least 21 days to break bad habits and acquire new habits. But most of the time we're stuck to our bad habits that we've been doing for years and years and years and years and years. And the longer you do those bad habits, the harder it is to change it. And I think I was smoking for probably like 5 years. On and off, obviously. I stopped smoking when I was pregnant with Hannah, but then I started smoking after I had Hannah because I was just really stressed out during COVID. So many things were running through my mind, and also my husband wanted to move to Thailand, and I was just, planning and trying to figuring a lot of things out. And yeah, now we're here. After all that, now we are here, and I can actually sit down and laugh about it. Pattaya is not the best place to eliminate your addictions because there are many temptations. The city is filled with alcohol, women, drugs, you name it, you can find it here. Pattaya, Pattaya. But whatever doesn't kill you will make you stronger. And that is one of my number one mantras. If you've overcome a smoking addiction or alcohol or any other addiction, please share it with us. We'd love to hear all about your story as well. And that's going to be all for today's video. Until next time, please stay healthy and happy, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.